Hi, good day. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Clive Cabernet, and I am a father of five lovely children. Most people have known me as a tax advisor. I am a CRA registered tax e-filer since 2005 and have been servicing to more than 1,000 clients every year. So, in total, I have over 20 years of accumulative experience in both corporate accounting, taxation, and of course, personal finance. Why am I capable of offering the best plans for my clients? Simply because I am a broker. Just for your awareness, there are two types of advisors in the market, a broker and a sales agent. Sales agents are only affiliated with one company, so the products and services they can offer are limited to what their company can offer. They lack the flexibility on product options, while brokers are more diverse and have wider approach in our services. Our brokerage is actually affiliated with 16 investment companies. So meeting with me is actually equivalent to meeting 16 different sales agents. Plus, the added advantage of being my client, I can also incorporate effective tax planning along with the products and services that I offer. Let me introduce you to segregated funds. Segregated funds are investments that are only offered by insurance companies. So all the products of insurance companies are insured. Let me just clarify, this is not a life insurance. There is an investment that is insured. What do I mean by that? The basic characteristics of segregated funds, first, it has creditor protection. Second, it can bypass probate. And lastly, it has certain amount of guarantee. So let me elaborate them. First, creditor protection. So regardless as to whoever you owe money from or what credit card companies you owe money, even CRA cannot touch your segregated funds. Why? Because of the creditor protection. Did you know that most savings in the banks don't have creditor protection? So God forbids if you file the bankruptcy or you die and then you have debts, whatever your savings are, that will be utilized to pay for your debts. With segregated funds, you and your family may have peace of mind because your savings and investments are only for you and your family members, and it will never be distributed to any of your creditors. Well, I love that feature. Segregated funds can bypass probate. What is probate? Probate is a process of transferring assets of a deceased individual to his or her inheritors. So meaning if I die, all my assets will be accumulated and that will be passed along to my children. That process is probate process. Probate process is not free, it has fee. But the problem with the probate process though, aside from the fees, it will result to other associated fees such as legal, accounting, or executor fees. Take for this example, the client died with 200,000. Look at that. The total fees is around $15,000. If I am the family member, I would choose to use that 15,000 instead of just being utilized for fees. At the same time, probate process is a lengthy procedure. Sometimes it may take up more than a year or 2 years before the assets is being passed along to the beneficiaries. So ask yourself, would you want your family to undergo a lengthy and costly procedure? With segregated funds, it is probate fee exempt. There's no need to pay for accountant, lawyers, and the assets will be passed along to your family member much sooner. In fact, within just few weeks upon death. I would love my family to have that peace of mind. And the third feature of segregated funds is a guarantee. This is actually my favorite. What do you mean guarantee? What if when we are about to retire and there will be another market recession, pandemic, and it will result to market meltdown? What will happen to your investments? Successful investing is not just about growth, but also protecting the interest and the assets of the clients. Well, I have this philosophy in life that if I don't earn anything from my investment, at least I don't lose something as well. With the popular investments in the banks, such as mutual funds or ETF, there's no underlying guarantee. What it means is you are investing at full risk. So let me illustrate it to you. What if you have 100,000 in mutual funds like RSP, and then upon retirement the market had crashed and your investment went down to 75,000? Then your retirement fund will be 75,000 because there is no guarantee against market fluctuations. The same philosophy applies if the client dies. What if the client dies and the market is bad? Then the inheritance will be 75,000 minus taxes, creditor claims, and also probate related fees. But with segregated funds, it has guaranteed amount in case of market fluctuations up to 100%. So for example, if the initial investment is 100,000 and at retirement the market is bad and your investment had gone down to 75,000, then you don't have to worry because your retirement fund will be 100,000. Zero loss. Isn't it amazing? I love that feature. So how can we utilize segregated funds? We can use it as savings, emergency fund, or TFSA. Why? Because savings from the banks don't have creditor protection. So what if you will declare bankruptcy or you will die? Your savings from the banks will just be utilized to pay for your unpaid taxes, creditors, car loans, line of credits, and many other debts. And your family may not get anything after all those creditors. Would you want that? So let me ask you, are your savings really for your family or for the bank as payment for your loans? Solution, transfer your savings to segregated funds to protect against creditors. How about RRSP? RRSP, there's no guarantee on retirement or death if you have your RSP in the banks. You might retire with losing investment, or if you die, your family may inherit a losing investment if the market is really bad. Well, investing in the market is really good, but the only limitation though is we cannot control the market. Solution, transfer your RRSP to segregated funds to protect against unexpected market crash. How about RESP for education? RESPs in the banks or other financial institutions, they don't have market guarantee on maturity. Some market crash may result up to 30 to 50% loss on your investments. So for example, if your RSP is around $25,000 with a 35% drop in the market, your child's educational fund will only be around 16,000. Would you want that to happen? Do not gamble your child's money. Solution, transfer your RESP to segregated funds to preserve your child's educational fund. To summarize about segregated funds, you can maximize the growth of your investments without taking too much risk. You can have the peace of mind month after month knowing that your investments are properly protected. Segregated funds allows transfer from RSP, TFSA, savings, even your lock-in pension. And the good thing about this fund is it has no mandatory contributions. It can start as low as $50 per month and you can stop anytime without penalty. No withdrawal restrictions. You can withdraw anytime without penalty. Before I end, let me just share you this true testimony from one of my clients. Her husband died at 62 years old. Her husband had 196,000 in the bank, both RSPs and TFSAs. And you know how much the wife got after the probate process? Whatever the investment account from her husband, it was reduced by outstanding tax, two car loans, credit cards, line of credits, probate related fees, lawyer and accounting fees. And the wife only had 66,000 after everything. Imagine that. That's possibly going to happen to you if you don't do anything with your investments. I am a father of five children, and it is my ultimate responsibility to protect them at all costs, which is why I never keep any of my savings and investments in the banks. The only money I have in the bank is my checking account. So how about you? Are you going to ignore this video? Or you will take full control of your finances and protect your family? Again, as a parent, we have responsibilities to our children. Either we're alive or we're dead. With segregated funds, it allows you to have financial protection in case of contingency. If you choose to ignore this video, it will be on your conscience. If something would have happened to you, regrets will always be at the end. If you want to discuss more about these amazing investments, please don't hesitate to call, text, or email me and we can book an appointment. And I also encourage you to check my other videos by clicking the description below. So I have a video on how to have a financial planning for children. And I also have another video, Introduction to Universal Life with Retirement. I highly recommend those videos. Those are life changing. This type of financial information have changed my lives and the lives of my family because my work is really to improve people's lives one client at a time. Thank you very much and have a great day.